Jesus about trust and spiritual readiness. By the end of January, the camp at Pella had grown to almost 3,000 people. On the Sabbath of January 28th, Jesus delivered a memorable address on trust and spiritual readiness. Jesus taught, "I have often warned my apostles and disciples, and now I want to publicly warn everyone here. Beware of the leaven of the Pharisees, the hypocrisy that arises from prejudice and is nourished by submission to traditions. Soon you will all understand my teaching, for there is nothing now hidden that will not be revealed. Everything that is now hidden from you will be made known when the Son of Man has completed his mission on earth. Soon, very soon, the things our enemies now plot in secret and in the dark will be brought to light and proclaimed from the rooftops. Friends, do not be afraid of the enemies of the kingdom. They will soon try to destroy the Son of Man. But do not fear those who can kill the body. For after that, they will have no power over you. You need not fear anyone, neither on earth nor in heaven. But rejoice in the heavenly Father, who has the power to deliver you from all unrighteousness. Are not 5 sparrows sold for 2 pennies? And yet, while these little birds flit about seeking food, not one of them exists without the Father's will, the source of all life. Even the hairs on your head are counted. Why should you live in fear of the many trivialities that occur in your daily life? I tell you, do not fear, you are of much greater value than many sparrows. All of you who have had the courage to confess your faith in my gospel before men, of them I will soon testify before the angels in heaven. But he who knowingly denies the truth of my teaching before men will no longer be protected by the angels who work here on earth, nor by the angels in heaven. If you speak evil of the Son of Man, it can be forgiven you. But he who speaks blasphemous words against God's Spirit will not find forgiveness. When people go so far as to knowingly attribute God's acts to the forces of evil, these people who consciously manipulate God's work will have difficulty finding forgiveness. And when our enemies bring you before the rulers of the synagogues or other high courts, do not worry about what you will say and do not be afraid of how you will answer their questions. For the Spirit that lives in you will tell you what you should say in honor of the gospel of the kingdom. How long will you hesitate in the valley of decision? Why do you waver between 2 viewpoints? Why do you hesitate to accept the good news that you are a child of the eternal God? How long will it take before we can persuade you to joyfully enter into your spiritual inheritance? I have come into this world to reveal the Father to you and to lead you to the Father. The first I have done, but the latter I cannot do without your consent. The Father never forces anyone to enter the kingdom. The invitation has always been and will always be, whoever will come, let them come, and freely partake of the water of life. When Jesus finished speaking, many came forward to be baptized by the apostles in the Jordan.